You are thinking of moving to California, which I think is great. I've lived here for a little over 30 years, and now you're making the decision, do I want to live in Los Angeles or do I want to live in San Diego? So let's go over the reasons why you're going to want to call San Diego home over Los Angeles. Thank you so much for coming back to my YouTube channel. I'm Chris Spade at Keller Williams Realty, and I make all these videos to help you make sense of the real estate market. If you would do me a huge favor, please click that subscribe button. That just gives me the juice to keep making these videos for you. Also, if you would give me a thumbs up because it helps my self-esteem, and you click that little bell, you will be notified every single time we drop fresh new content. Now let's go over the reasons why San Diego and LA are very different and why you might want to choose one over the other. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. San Diego is a very expensive city to live in. We've covered that in other videos. We were just named the most expensive city in the United States. So I'm not going to tell you that it is cheap to live here in San Diego, but let's go over some of the reasons why you might want to choose to make San Diego your home over Los Angeles. And we'll rate the pros and cons of this, and you'll tell me what you think in the comments below. So let's get to it. Now, San Diego is a pretty big metropolis. We have about 3.5 million people in San Diego County, so we're not small by any means, but I would say that our vibe here in San Diego is going to be more of a relaxed, beachy lifestyle. We are just a little bit more kick back than Los Angeles, where Los Angeles is more of a sprawling metropolis. It's much, much bigger. LA is going to have more of a fast pace, more of a vibe. I think that is just, it's just different than it is here in San Diego. You know, we have like relaxed beaches like La Jolla Cove and Coronado, which just kind of like takes the pace down a little bit. It's kind of like living in Margaritaville if, you know, Jimmy Buffett were still around. Whereas LA, it's just a little bit faster. So I think that our vibe down here is just a little bit more peace. Now, if you are into that excitement, the cool thing is you have the entertainment industry up in Los Angeles. While we do have a lot of movies that are filmed down here in San Diego and a lot of TV shows, it's not like LA. LA is going to be a little bit more fast-paced. If you're looking for that more entertainment vibe and that LA look, then definitely that's going to be the one for you. It's just going to be a little bit more fast-paced up there. LA's got some really nice beaches. Venice Beach is still very fast-paced, even though it's still a little bit more chill. Santa Monica is very fun up in LA. But like I said, we're just a little bit more vibey and a little bit more beachy down here. Now, our scene, like I said, is a little bit more beachy and a little bit more laid back. So we've got a lot of things to do, like just kind of strolling around Balboa Park. You can do that pretty much any day of the week. If you are going to be living in the city of San Diego once a month, the museums in Balboa Park, almost all of them, I believe it is the second either Tuesday or Wednesday of the month, you can get into the museums in Balboa Park for free if you are a resident. So there's going to be that. You've also got the San Diego Zoo, which you can get a membership to. We get memberships to the San Diego Zoo every year, and it's just great because you can just go there. It's in Balboa Park, so if you get bored with the zoo, you can turn around and just go walk through Balboa Park. My dogs love going to Balboa Park. In fact, we're probably going to head over there this afternoon for a long puppy walk, but we're just a little bit more laid back over there. Also, San Diego has this rich, diverse community. It is full of culture. It's full of art. It's full of a rich history that we've got here in San Diego. So I think that we're just, while LA has those things too, I think San Diego just offers it a little bit better. One of the things I will say about Los Angeles is they have more, I would say, communities, whereas San Diego kind of lacks that a little bit. So in LA, you have Koreatown, you have Chinatown, you have different communities like that there. We do here in San Diego have Little Saigon, but that's really kind of like the only like community that the city has kind of established. So I think LA has a little bit more of that, if that's what you're looking for. Whereas we don't have that as much in San Diego, which I kind of wish we did. So that way we, everybody would know this is where you go to get really good whatever food, and this is where you go to get, have like whatever kind of vibe or dancing. We don't have that as much, but we do have, we do have our communities. So that, like I said, I think LA one-ups us on that one. One thing you have to know about San Diego is, first of all, we have so much to do outdoors. If beaching is your thing, you can go to the beach, swim in the ocean, you can kayak in La Jolla Cove, you can go running. There are plenty of running trails. If you like to bike, San Diego isn't flat, but it's got a lot of flatter spaces where you can ride your bike. There's a lot of people I work with that do road biking, and they're constantly going around on the roads, and they are biking constantly to stay fit. There's also a ton of gyms. The nice thing about San Diego is that you can work out outdoors. So there's a lot of gyms that have outdoor spaces where you can work out outside all year round, except for when it's raining, obviously, because then it would just be a little bit too dangerous. But that leads into our superior quality of life and healthcare. We have great healthcare in San Diego. I believe, we've got UCSD, University of California, San Diego. So we've got UCSD Medical Center over in Hillcrest with a medical school attached to it. I know UCLA has that as well. So LA has that. We've got Sharp Healthcare, which is also absolutely amazing, as well as Scripps as well. So we've got multiple trauma centers. So if there's anything that happens, you're going to be well taken care of. But I think that our outdoor living, our superior quality to healthcare, great, there's a lot of farms in San Diego. There was a statistic I read that there's some 7,000 farms in San Diego, whether that be an avocado farm or a citrus grove, or we do have farmers here who raise cattle. In fact, our Corgi breeder raised cattle. So there's a lot of that. So there are some 7,000 farms. So you are getting really good food and really good nutrition as well. So I think that we've got that on LA. I think that we just offer more to do outside. Now, I know some of you might watch another video of mine and come at me in the comments, but here's one thing that we've got on LA that is awesome, and that is the traffic. Traffic is not great in San Diego, but it's a lot better than it is in Los Angeles. I know people who sit in traffic in LA for up to 2 hours just to get home. So just know that even though our traffic is bad, and I'm not going to lie to you and say it's good, because it's not great, and I've been stuck in it, and I hate being stuck in rush hour traffic. But the thing that you need to know is traffic here in San Diego is going to be a lot better than it is going to be in Los Angeles. You could get stuck on the 405 freeway for 2-3 hours. It's a mess. And the 10 freeway was closed down recently because of a arson fire. So that was closed down for probably about a month, which then traffic had to just be completely rerouted. So can things like that happen in San Diego? Yes. Is our traffic great? No, it's absolutely not great. But it is 1,000 times better than Los Angeles. If you are somebody that is looking for a more vibrant urban lifestyle, LA is probably your choice. LA definitely has that vibrant, fast-paced, urban vibe that most people are looking for, unless you want to move to the outskirts of Los Angeles County. It's just different. And like I said, San Diego, we're just a little bit more beachy. We're going to be a little bit more kind of peace and chill. You know, like I said, it's kind of like living in Margaritaville without actually living in Margaritaville. We're just going to be a little bit more friendly. I would say friendly. I would say San Diego is definitely more friendly over LA, where you'll walk down the street and someone says good morning to you, whereas I don't feel like you get that in Los Angeles. It's not as prevalent there, I think, as it is here in San Diego. So I think that it's just a very different lifestyle. If you're looking for that more fast-paced urban, living in the thick of things, running into celebrities, LA is definitely going to be your jam. If you're looking for a more vibey, beachy lifestyle that's going to be a little bit more relaxed and kick back, then San Diego is the place that you're going to want to call home. So if you have any questions whatsoever about moving to America's finest city, feel free to reach out to me. My number is 619-818-2992. My email is also below. And if you are thinking of moving to Los Angeles, I do not sell houses up there, but I have great referral partners that I can refer you up in Los Angeles that can help you find the perfect house up in the LA area. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe this video. It really boosts my self-esteem, and this gives me the juice to keep making these videos for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.